think it's quite a safe place in Korea. Like, I've never felt like I'm in danger. Hi, my name's Keidi. I'm from nearby Liverpool in England. Nice to meet you. I've been in Korea for about a year and a half now. Yeah, quite long. One of the first things I was really surprised about was the size of the towels, because definitely when I'm back in England, like those kind of smaller towels that you use here are for hand towels, just drying your hands. And when I was taking a shower or bath in England, I would use like really huge bath sheet. So yeah, it's a bit strange to get used to just like kind of patting yourself with this small towel as opposed to using the really huge one. So that was quite different for me. Now I haven't bought any large towels, I still use small towels because I think I got so used to doing it for all that time. So back in England, it was always I'd keep the same towel for maybe not too long, like maybe I would reuse it 2 times or maybe 3 at a push if I was being really lazy, but no more than that. But now with the smaller towels, I'm changing it all the time, especially because my boyfriend's really in that habit of every shower is the new towel. So I feel like I've been conditioned to do it that way now. Maybe it keeps your skin cleaner, because now that I think about it, using like a towel that's been wet and then dried again after drying yourself, it doesn't seem really clean. So the second thing that I was really shocked by as well is the weather, because in England, we have one season all year. It's always like cloudy, sometimes rainy. It's just always quite similar. You only see a slight temperature change. But here is like 4 really distinct seasons. And like each season has a really good thing and a really bad thing, I think. Like I've noticed in the spring, the weather is so lovely, but the pollen is crazy and there's sometimes the rain as well. So, and then the summer, so hot, so humid, but it's nice to spend time outside, but sometimes it's too much. And then the winter, I love winter, but it's so dry. So I feel like I'm using a lot of more moisturiser. I feel like it's a dry winter, but it's because in England it's raining a lot during the winter, so I think autumn's great. Autumn weather here is perfect for me. Yeah, I love autumn. I think it's the perfect weather. It's not too hot, not too cold, and I love the colours of the trees and everything when the leaves fall. And it's my birthday in autumn and Halloween, so I think it's the best. I really like it. I think everything looks like a painting when it's in autumn. Yeah, everything's so beautiful. I like it. The third thing that I really liked about Korea was the transportation. I think everything's really convenient. When I first arrived, it confused me more than anything. I remember getting off in the airport and I was like, how do I get there? And like the first few times I was getting lost all the time. But after a few months, I kind of looked back to that situation and laughed at myself, because I think it's so simple to take transport here, like ridiculously simple. Really convenient, they have it everywhere. It's quick, just easy to do. Like in England, in my area, we have 4 trains every hour and just in 2 directions. Yeah, every 15 minutes.
What if you miss one?
You have to wait, and it's always delayed as well, so you know it's gonna come on time. I like it, it's really good. So now when I go back to home, it's really frustrating to take the public transport because it is always late or just doesn't come, which I don't know how that's possible, but it's way more expensive. Like if maybe a One Direction can be like 5,000원, I think. It's really expensive. And that's just for like a short distance. Like the further you go, it's crazy how expensive it is. It's really, like here is so cheap, so I was happy about that, but yeah, it's so. So the fourth thing that was really interesting is that so many things are open 24 hours. I like that you can just go to any 편의점 and it's going to be open. Like you can just easily go and get things. And the food they have there is actually pretty decent. Like you can actually go and get something that's okay to eat. Because our convenience stores, I think, the occasional one will be open 24 hours, but it's rare. Like the only place that's open 24 hours is the petrol station store. And I would not recommend to buy food from there at all. But here is really good, like you can just go and get a coffee easily or tea or anything at that time, so it's definitely a lot more handy. So number 5, I think it's quite a safe place in Korea. Like I've never felt like I'm in danger, definitely never felt in danger. I always felt pretty safe. In the cafes and things, just being able to leave your phone and your bag there and it not be touched, like I've done it quite a few times. Obviously we can't promise it's going to happen like that everywhere, like especially in an area where it's loads of mixed people, but I've not heard many problems where anything's been stolen, so it's a lot more safe, especially compared to home. I don't think you can even have your phone in your pocket just in case, because you never know if someone's going to come and grab it. I would never leave my phone on the table back in my home. Like, my home's a lovely place, but I couldn't do that. I would be terrified I'm going to get robbed. It's never happened to me personally, but it's happened to my friends and stuff. Yeah, especially if they go out to the club. Oh, it happens so much there. Yeah, I think it's really common. So today we talked about the things that are different in Korea, things that surprised me, things that shocked me compared to home. So I thought it was really interesting to talk about those things. Some of the things were quite fun. So if you like this video, please like, comment and subscribe. Bye!